Australia is in the middle of a big debate on how to tackle a rather bizarre crime. Various states in the country are trying to curb young Australians from glorifying their criminal act. Imagine this. It is past midnight in Moree, a town in New South Wales. A 16-year-old passenger inside a car is filming the speedometer using his phone as its needle crosses the 150 km/h mark. At first glance, it looks like a typical teenage adrenaline rush. But here's the twist. The Audi that he was traveling in was a stolen one. The story doesn't end here. The teenager in question then uploads the video on social media, flaunting the crime for views and likes. Later, he told the court that he thought what he did was a cool thing to do. In New South Wales, such posts are illegal. Recently, the state of Victoria passed laws against what they term as post and boast crimes. The law would make it illegal for offenders to share footage of their crimes on social media as part of a national push by states and territories to crack down on youth crime. Now, such laws are already in place in New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia and the Northern Territory. The first state to implement the laws was Queensland, when the then Labor government faced intense criticism over its response to crime, after which it passed the laws in 2023. The Minnis government in New South Wales followed suit, passing similar laws in March 2024. The Northern Territory government also implemented post and boast offences with 2-year maximum sentence in October last year. South Australian laws were next, after they were introduced by an independent upper house lawmaker, Frank Pangallo, who wanted a presumption against bail for youth offenders that posted and boasted about their crimes on public platforms. But that measure did not pass in Parliament. Rather, another version of the laws, which also had a 2-year maximum penalty, did. Now, Western Australia is the latest in planning stages to introduce the post and boast law. But opinions are divided. Opponents argue that the law risks undermining fairness in the justice system. They warn it could be used to silence civil disobedience, political expression, satire, and other forms of free speech essential to a democracy. Tom Penglis, the co-founder of an advocacy firm, told a news outlet that West Australia does not have any evidence that such laws have in fact reduced crime, saying, and I quote, "They are based on vibes, not evidence." Another official of a justice reform initiative agreed. He said, and I quote, "It is a total fantasy to believe that threatening harsher penalties will deter children from offending. Every jurisdiction that has taken this tough-on-crime approach has seen the same result: higher incarceration rates, more children cycling in and out of harmful remand, and no long-term benefit to community safety." But the supporters of a stringent law say that the rationale behind this is that boasting has the capacity to encourage others to engage in criminal behaviour. Experts say that posting and boasting doesn't just glorify the crime, it also spreads it. These videos send a dangerous message to young people that breaking the law is cool, even acceptable, that some might commit crimes just for social media spotlight. And the risk goes further. These clips can act as tutorials, showing others exactly how to carry out these offences. The concern here is this: online fame may be fueling real-world crime. Posting and boasting glorifies crime and also spreads it in a community. But in this matter, in this discourse, it is the legal line, which is a rather thin one that Australian states are looking to walk.